If I had a daughter, I'd tell her that the first breath of life is the easiest. From then on, it takes years of practice. Because if you know how to keep air in your lungs, then you'll survive when fate tackles you, rubs your face in the astroturf, and grinds its cleats into your back. I'd tell her that it's better to be out there on the field of life, taking hits and making touchdowns, than bitching about the game in the bleachers. If I had a daughter, I'd teach her how to face life in its peaks and valleys with grit, modesty, hope, compassion, and love. I'd want her to accept herself. I'd want her to watch the stars instead of her weight, love her body, feed her soul, dance with her curves, see those blue veins as a masterpiece, howl at the moon instead of her hair, and to live inside out. If I had a daughter, if I had a daughter, if I had a daughter, I'd teach her to hold her head high and strut through this world as a more than instead of a less than. She'd trust her voice, speak her mind, and seek the truth. 'Cause if it talks like a duck and walks like a duck, then yes, it might be a skunk. If I had a daughter, she'd know that gay or straight, pinstriped or polka-dotted, tie-dyed or solid, straight-laced or bent, she'd have my acceptance and blessing in regards to whomever she gave her heart to. If I had a daughter, I'd give her a compass, so if she was lost, she could find her way back to reality. And when her soul hit the low notes and her heart was a kick drum, I'd teach her how to turn it into song. If I had a daughter, if I had a daughter, if I had a daughter, I'd want her to be willing to venture into the great unknown. But I'd make sure she had the blueprints to build her own universe. If I had a daughter, I would carry her with me in every breath of every moment. I would wake with her name on my lips and go to bed with her dreams in my heart. If I had a daughter. If I had a daughter.
I'll be there with you whenever the world seems far too wide. Though you may not always see me, I'm right there by your side. When you're frightened and pull up the covers, though it's only a creaky stair, if the rainbows fade, don't you be afraid, for I promise you I'll be there. when the shadows come and moonlight paints pictures on the wall, and you're feeling lost and lonely, like no one cares at all. When you can't chase the demons inside you, and it's more than a soul can bear, you must never fear they will disappear. Look around you and I'll